phone call. But I told him, he called me on my birthday 1 minute after midnight. And so I tried to do the same thing with him, but it was early in the morning, so I didn't want to call him. But later on during the day, I called him, and I was going to wish him happy birthday. But I told him, I said, you're not here yet. And he said, what? I said, you're not here yet. So I didn't want to scream like I was screaming then. But it was run down. First of all, we had been in church back then, but Jack kept in church until he said amen. We didn't do all of this that we do now. You know, sit on the last row, on the last seat, so that when you get ready to go. But the ones that are up front or toward the middle, they have to wait till the Jack turns his back, and then they sneak out. So I was sitting, we were in a little storefront church, and I was at church. We had to go to church every night. There was a church night, whether you were pregnant or not. And by this time, I was fully ready to deliver. But I was sitting in church, in labor, sitting over in the corner on the bench. So that night, after we got out of church, I left church and went to the house. And things began to happen. Back then, they didn't allow men to come into the delivery room. Matter of fact, they didn't allow us to go through so much before they knocked us out. Now, we got to go through the whole thing. So, by the time I got in serious labor, he was back there having a fit because he thought I was dying. And, So, finally, they took me into the delivery room. And of course, back then, you know, like I said, they put you to sleep during labor. So when I woke up, he was here. Little yellow baby, about this big, slick black hair, looking like a Chinese. And I'm like, that's my baby. But it was my baby, and he was born at 12/37, October 14th. And from that point on, his father got a chance to see him. Well, first thing his father said, he looked ugly. And I thought she was beautiful. So it was two different opinions. But at any rate, he came into the world, and from that point on, we stayed there. We stayed in the hospital about 7 days in, and they let us go home.
Jeez.
When we got home, then he had to help take care of him.
Thank God for firstborn boy. The murder was on the kids. We went to work on the right side. We had right across the street. A lady who had mental age and was using chat. He was not even really walking.
they had to work with now.
We don't want to take a phone tonight because there's a lot to try to go over tonight. A lot of folks can talk, so we all have to move it right along. One incident that really I laugh about all the time is he loved oatmeal. And he sat at Mrs. Travis' table, took the oatmeal bowl, turned it up,
Oh my God.
on top of his head and all around down his face, playing and carrying on. Because he just, I don't know, he just got silly. I think he must be curious. My wife will tell you about some things that show his curiosity down the road. There's another incident, she's going to tell you about another incident. We live on Alexander Street, and in his curiosity, he took a metal key and stuck it in the socket. And he grabbed Michael at the same time.
Well, that explains it.
And they flew across the